is. I think we are Licata Live. The short Licata didn't know what the heck she was doing
Oh
for
my
for a
God.
change.
The tall Licata is sitting on a pillow.
I am not sitting on a pillow. I am not. Don't say that. There's no pillow there. There's no pillow there.
Okay, so he's got
She's.
the hair,
Oh,
the
stop it! Stop it! I'm taller
the
than you.
chair up a foot.
Yeah, yeah. Jesus. I've been carrying her around for 43
Oh
years.
my
Obviously,
God.
got to continue.
It's going to
So,
be 50
so,
years on
so,
Friday.
so. Oh boy, it's been a wonderful ride. So happy New Year to everyone. Happy New Year. Hope
Happy New
everyone had a
Year.
Merry Christmas. This is the first Licata Live of the new year, and you're with
What is the
two of the
year? Do you
Licatas.
remember?
2024.
You got it.
2024. The second. It is the second.
It is. December 31st was 123, 123.
Thanks for telling me that. That's important, I guess, to someone. I'm
Oh God.
glad I didn't notice
Yes,
that.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Yeah.
Yep. So, what's going on? What are you thinking about for the market this year in 2024?
Well, I mean, very optimistic. I mean, if anybody's been watching the news the last 3 or 4 weeks, the economy, they've been talking about bad economy. Now they seem to be talking about how good the economy is and going to be, and certainly the interest rates. I think a lot of people are going to come on in the market who were tossed out of the market. Just some of the trends, that we have. So we have coming into today, we had 13 sales that were posted going to happen already in
13 contracts.
13 contracts already for 2024. And
Mm-hmm.
just this morning, Mary told me she had one go under contract. So that's 14. Same time last year, we had 9. And I know in terms of overall sales, um, it's a couple $1 million ahead of where it was last year. So that's all very optimistic. It's funny over the holidays. You're seeing people and they know we're realtors and hey, what do you think? And we're saying, hey, we've been really busy. Obviously, we've been busy. Got all these sales coming in, and people are surprised by that.
Right.
A lot of agents shut down the last quarter, don't do much. We keep our foot. We
Remember,
keep working it.
in the pre unicorn years or the pre COVID years, I think the fourth quarter was always our second best
Oh,
quarter.
yep, yep.
So, that's obviously last quarter of the year, December, November, and October. Prior to COVID, had always been our second best quarter. So, we're beyond the COVID years. And one thing I want to say about that, if you don't mind, um, is when you listen to the national media and they're talking about the market and they're saying, homes sales are down, everything's down. They're comparing it to what we're calling the unicorn years of COVID. That was not a normal market whatsoever. But if you go behind that, go back beyond the COVID years to 2017, 18, and 19, our market is much stronger now than it was back then. It's just when you compare it to COVID years,
Yeah, the other
it
thing,
looks
Pat,
different.
that I would remind people of when you listen to CNBC or Bloomberg, I'm a big Bloomberg fan. Listen to
They're
Bloomberg
talking
all the time.
nationally,
They're talking nationally, where
right?
where it's very hyper local, and in the
Yes.
greater Washington area, and we sell homes. And we just had a sale today in Caroline County. We had one a week ago in Prince William County. When you talk about DC area,
Mm-hmm.
our region and our economy is, I
It's
mean,
different.
protected.
Mm-hmm.
We're advantaged more than anything else. So you know, in Wilkes-Barre, they're not the same. In Toledo, it's not the same.
Mm-hmm.
But in Fredericksburg, it is the same. It's there very much. In Fairfax, it's very much. So I think you look at that. But we've been busy and we're
All of our agents, actually, we just had a office meeting this morning, and every agent talked about the last week, really having had lots of conversations with people, either new people about buying or selling, or buyers who had opted out of the market when it was so crazy for buyers. And then interest rates rose. They're now coming back in. So I think we've kind of got a perfect storm for having a really great 2024 real estate year. And I know personally for our team, we're really excited about a new project that we're involved in.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
So if you are if you're on Route 3 near Harrison Crossing and Riverbend High School, you'll see a big sign about luxury estate homes. And that is a project that we are listing. We're working with A&K Development on this program, or on this project rather. There are 21 estate lots ranging from 2 to a little over 3 acres, and the homes are going to be about 3,500 square feet, up to 5,000 if you want a finished basement. But they're absolutely going to be gorgeous. It's going to be a gorgeous subdivision for sure.
And what the beauty of that is, at least as far as I can tell, there's nothing within the close proximity of 95, because it's literally 4 miles straight down to 95.
Yeah.
You know, across the street, it's private, 2 to 3 acres, but within a half a mile,
It's Harrison Crossing.
is it's there's a new public going up. There's going to be, you know, you're in the midst of everything.
Yes.
So there's nothing quite like it. So we're really excited about that. But you know, in general, you know, you look back and you look in the rearview mirror is somewhat of a predictor of the future. At least, you know, I think it's normal. And you do hear, you know, I think some of the national data said, you know, real estate was off, you know, 16, 18% across the country. I know we were down about 5%. At least our company was down about 5%. So, you know, the market's the market. We always try to compete with the market, but we're very, very optimistic. The other thing, you know, remember when they talk about real estate stats, the vast majority of agents are part time. You know, all of our agents are full time,
Right.
so they're going to perform at a higher level than someone who's, you know, a part time agent. So, you know, we're very excited, very optimistic, and you know, um, still advantage seller. It's going to be that way. It's not necessarily going to be the unicorn years, but it's going to be very. If you're a seller, you know, you're going to do well. I don't know how well you're going to do, but you're advantaged. If you're a buyer on the other side, well, the interest rates are going to come down, and there are some negotiation points. This time last year, and I did these numbers, our listings sold at like almost 104% of list price. So we finished 22. If we listed a house, it generally sold about 4% above list.
Mhm.
I just did the numbers, and this year it was a little less than 100, like 99, you know, 99.77. Now the market data shows, you know, in the 98s, a little over 98. I'm not quite 99, under 99. So it's still a little it's a little better for a buyer. So I think it's going to be a good time on both sides of real estate, and we're really excited about it.
I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be a great year.
So anyway, we also had an anniversary over the holidays, so we're in good shape and ready for the new year. Yeah, well, that's all right.
No, I had to think about what it was.
She's older than I am. So,
I am not.
You know,
Because I was thinking
marry
about
the cougar.
January
I married a
5th.
cougar.
Oh my God, you did not.
All right.
He's a year older than I am.
Goodbye, guys. Don't believe it. Don't believe it.
Yes.
Happy New Year.